am running with my friend Adam today. Adam has one of the coolest stories I've heard getting into running. Adam, can you tell me what got you into running?
Oh, I got diagnosed with high cholesterol and got put on cholesterol medication when I was 33 years old. And I hated running. I knew that I needed to do something different. And so after I took off 30 or 40 pounds with biking, I made the switch to the kind of the next big thing, which was running, even though I hated it, because I felt that if I could get over this, that is where I was going to be able to lose the weight and get off cholesterol pills. Well, I don't know. It was a combination of a bad breakup, some miscarriages, and the cholesterol pills. And then, yeah, and then kept on just Googling motivation to like do stuff. And then David Goggins told me I should do the shit that I hate doing.
Yeah.
And there was nothing I hated more than friggin' running.
When did this journey start for you? How long ago did you start running?
Oh, it was probably 4 years ago. It was probably like December of 18.
So you started 4, I started about 2 years ago, maybe a little bit more. But like one of the things that I dig about you here is like, you've lost a ton of weight, man. That's one of the things, like, yes, you absolutely did inspire me to start running, because it's like, if you don't mind telling me, how much were you weighing before you started running? Where are you at now?
So, scale kept on creeping up, and the last time I hopped on it was, I think, 290 something. And the scale was still going up, so I don't know, maybe it was like 292. Maybe it was 292, maybe it was 305, I don't know, but it was give or take 300 pounds, and then ended up getting down to almost 175 pounds, probably 170 pounds.
God, that's insane. So like, and then 100 pounds.
Yeah, and then I kind of like, right now my body kind of maintains 210 pounds now probably, which is a little too heavy for running distance, but ideal weight's probably about 195, and it's kind of tough to get there, but...
Dude, you're not giving yourself enough credit. That's pretty insane, man. I mean, that's... 100 pounds is like no joke, dude. That's insane. That's crazy.
It probably ended up being a little more than 100 pounds, but...
Yeah, like 117?
Something like that. Like I said, the numbers, I didn't really have the courage to hop on the scale, but I definitely like to remind myself of that little accomplishment, but... Don't live in it too long.
What has running done in the past 4 years to your confidence?
Skyrocketed. When you tell people that you ran 100 miles, they look at you like you have 4 heads. And then the questions are always the same. By yourself? How many days? Do you take breaks? Do you walk? Did you take breaks? Do you walk?
Yeah.
And it took me a little more than a day, unfortunately, because the goal was 24 hours. But yeah, you do stuff that people with in their brain, they can't do it, when in reality you can. I mean, I went from not being able to run a mile to running my fastest 50K to this day in 9 months.
But the thing that's weird about it is, like, I remember that, like, when I was a walker, you know, I was doing like 3 to 4 miles a day, and I remember trying to do my first mile and how miserable it was. And like, with all the things that you forget and like doing this stuff, that's like the weirdest one that I remember this day is like not being able to do a mile.
Yeah.
Like just feeling like total blah.
Yeah, and having that voice that tries to talk you out of it. Why are you doing this? This is stupid. I should quit.
Yeah.
You know, this isn't worth the effort. You're making a fool out of yourself. You look like a clown. People are laughing at you.
Yeah.
So.
Now they are, but we just don't care.
Right, yeah.
We're going by the El Dorado, and they have a Sting cover band. World-class entertainment downtown Reno, man. So, what do you got? What's coming up next for you, dude? What races are you looking at doing?
Well, I'm doing a race with you, Ted, in Placerville. That is what, the 1st of April?
Yeah.
A little April Fool's Day joke for us.
Placerville Trail Fest, baby.
A little easy 25K here. And
What's your
then,
race plan for that one?
Go hard and don't stop, and remember to eat this time. Like our wonderful experience in Utah. But I got a stair climb coming up. I've never done one. I just got done with my first snowshoe race. So.
Yeah, I saw. Well, where's that? Like Chicago or
Indianapolis? It's
okay.
the Dallas building in Indiana, and you know, bring the jokes now. But you know, it's stair climbing for an hour. I, of course, signed up for the ultra, and an ultra stair climb is, instead of going up to the top of the building once, they see how many flights of stairs you can get in an hour.
Okay.
So I have no clue what that number is going to be, but we'll find out. And then if I do another one, then I have something to grade myself on. So,
dude, I dig it because you're like branching all over. It's not just about running with you. You did a snowshoe race.
Yeah.
Is that your
That was
first?
really, yeah. No, it was the first time I had snowshoes on my feet.
Stair climbing, so like it's not all about running, man. I mean, this lifestyle branches out to like many other things.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Just you know, doing something you never done before that you know is probably good for you. I mean, not suffering for suffering's sake. It's not sadistic, but you know, getting out there, and at the end of the day, you know what you're supposed to be doing, and what you should be doing, what you could be doing. And a lot of people just don't have that courage to suffer and just get it done, or the confidence to go be humiliated and go suck. I remember I had ran a really great 50K, swam Alcatraz, was kind of riding high, and then I signed up for a deadlift competition because I wanted to be around some like there's really big dudes that I could obviously smoke running, but I wanted to basically battle from the bottom, and my goal was just to not finish dead last. And so I took a month or two where running was kind of secondary, but when I came back I was faster than ever because you know that extra kind of muscle that I was carrying at that point just made me really fast. I ended up setting a 10K PR right before the pandemic. So yeah, it was nice. It was a little reward for getting yourself uncomfortable even a couple years into my running quote-unquote career. So it was good.
So for like people that were you 4 years ago before you started your journey, thinking about taking that first step, what would you tell Adam you 4 years ago, or just the person watching this right now? What would you say to them, like to take that first step?
Don't think about it. Don't overthink it. You know, I knew that at 300 pounds, if I started running, that I was going to injure myself, and so I would say, you know, stop thinking about it too much, but also get to know yourself and know kind of what is that inner voice telling you to quit, you know, and just wants you to, you know, wants you to just avoid that pain from all that discomfort. But you know, also pay attention to your body and know what your body telling you. Hey, you don't need to get injured here. You know, I'm pro pain and suffering, and I'm anti-injury.
Yeah.
And so the line can be very delicate. So meditation is huge. Just really being present with your body, really being present with your mind. But I'll give you a little hint though, like a lot of times, you know, it's that inner voice, that fragile ego that just wants you to, you
Guilty.
to stop you from doing the stuff that you want to do. So, you know, I pushed it too far. I ran injured for too long and did some dumb stuff I probably shouldn't have, but you know, I'm fairly proud of it because on the other end, I mean, I think there's probably a 30-to-1 ratio of people that underdo it and say, hey, I can't do this because it's too cold outside, or, you know, I have sore legs or whatever.
Well, even beyond that, do you remember what you told me about New Year's resolutions?
The crap. And don't do it, have goals.
The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is today.
Right.
So, any of you out there thinking about joining this journey, better yourself physically, mentally, hit us up, come for one of the runs, hit us up on Instagram, Facebook, join in on it, man.
Yeah, I mean,
you will thank yourself.
Yeah, and like, I think, yeah, go to I didn't know group runs existed, you know? I mean, I just, before I started running, I couldn't run a mile, and I signed up for a half.
Yeah.
Then I found out there was a thing that says couch to 5K, which I'm so glad I didn't do.
I remember that.
Yeah, I didn't know half marathon was a long way. If I would have known about couch to 5K, I would have been super stoked about that. And there's a lot to it. I mean, running a 5K when you can't run a mile is huge.
Dude, I haven't run anything competitive in like, God, probably like 15 years. And you're like, let's do the Catalina 50 mile. I'm like, okay, let's do it.
Yeah, I know. That was my second race, was a 50K. You know, I mean, just so, like I said, don't feel bad about the couch to 5K, but go sign up for something. And then what I did was I had 2 months to train for this half, and then I took it really seriously and ran really well. Probably better than I could now if I didn't take, you know, training seriously. So really, it's not, I mean, the base is good to have. You know, my stride's better, all that kind of good stuff. But, you know, I'll take mindset over that any day.
Yeah. Dude, it's been a pleasure running with you, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for the words, man. Like, you're an inspiration, brother.
Try to be, baby. You're an inspiration to me, teddy bear.
Are you cool being on TV? Hi, sir. Are you cool being on TV?
Do you know who Henry is? Yeah. No, we're done.
You're the star.
The name of the show is Just Run With It, but we started with Just Run With Friends, and this is why. Now we're like 2 is 3.
I love it.
Yeah, we're going.
Ted, this is a good deal you got going on, man.
This is our buddy Henry.
Hey,
He's going to be running with us for God knows how long. We're just going. I don't know.
Hoping for our 5K.
There we go.
We'll like, end up like Forrest Gump. I just felt like running.
Okay.
Henry,
Yeah.
what got you into running, dude? First of all, I'm sorry, man. How old are you?
I'm 62 years old.
62 years old, but you're killing it, dude. So I mean, like, what got you in? What got you into running, dude? Like, how long have you been in this game for?
So,
What's your story?
running, I was doing triathlons for a while.
Okay.
So I had to run, right? That's the last leg of triathlons, which is swim, bike, run.
Right.
But really didn't focus too much on that. Fell out of it when I met Adam here, Tchaikovsky. He got me into running again. But like using it as a process to clear your head, to get healthy, to focus.
The David Goggins cult.
Social, Goggins cult, yes. Totally Goggins cult. But social too.
Yeah.
I used to just run alone all
Yeah.
the time.
That's how I started.
Yeah.
I never knew that running in groups was a thing.
Yeah, it is. It's really motivating. I love
I'm
it.
still wondering how the hell I met you, dude. Like, you got me into running. We did Catalina. That was like my first race in like God knows how many years.
Oh my God, that's right. You guys did that.
But like, I have no idea how I came. It had to have been like through politics or
I think
something.
it was through politics. And then I just started posting running stuff on Facebook.
I am man crushing you. Awkward silence.
And then
That's how I roll.
and I think, yeah, you had you kind of linked onto a 4x4x4.
Right. I know that's how we first like started running, was the 4x4 before 8. That's where we did a dip in this river.
Yeah.
Afterwards.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Adam got me into that too.
So are you part of the Polar Bears?
You know, I'm kind of I rotate in every once in a while.
Do you want to do it today?
I'm gonna do it today.
Let's jump in the river, dude. After
We
this,
are.
let's
We
do
are.
it. Just a cool running shot. 3 guys working it, running along the river,
3 Chads.
going easy 5 mile. Got a 7:14 pace. Piece of cake.
Yep.
Loving life, baby. Loving life.
This feels good. Overdressed again. Who would have thought? Oh, there he is, right there.
Hurry up, Carl. Carl, take off your clothes.
Ted,
You can film
Yo.
me.
you ready for this?
You don't
No,
have to. You can
I am not.
Go over this end.
But we're doing it.
Right
Over
on.
this end.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Are you ready, Adam? Of course, I'm the only guy going in here with no shoes on.
Very years, dude. 2020.
Oh yeah.
Think about like
Oh.
how
Dude.
heartbreaking it was. For
Oh.
election stuff,
Oh,
too.
it's cold.
And then
The
you're
warm-
like,
If my trunk wasn't small enough already, this did the trick.
I mean, there's not saying that there would have been.
So it's really good. It feels good.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah, there we are, his head. Oh yeah. All right, so we're going in, right? We're gonna plunge.
Oh, dude, this is cool.
Sit.
Oh,
I gotta sit.
wow.
That's part of the deal.
So, it's February in the wintertime in Reno, Nevada.
oh yeah.
With these fools,
Oh yeah.
we're getting in the water.
This is my.
Let's all try
Oh,
to stay together to
God.
make it easier for.
Yeah,
We don't know why
do.
we're here.
You used to post them on Facebook all the time.
Somewhere online, there's some benefits of doing this. I don't know what they are, but we're in here doing
I
it.
think we're just doing this to explore. It's just a group exploration.
What does it do for you mentally?
For me, it clears my head. It makes me like for hours
Sucks
after.
you into the present.
Yeah, after
Man.
hours after you soak, you just feel.
Yeah,
Oh,
Just feel relaxed.
animal.
real quick, just a glance. Yeah. Carl.
Got his hand club.
All right,
It's a mental.
it's time.
And just like that, Carl lost consciousness.
He did.
Carl just got
I feel like we kind of let.
These guys are crazy.
There's
I'm
enough
doing my knees.
research online, like with Wim
I'm
Hof
a-
and why he did it. That people should just be able to make up their own minds.
My feet are already numb. It's been 2.5 minutes. I can't feel my feet. Everything's numb.
Yeah, I see this cannonball in here, man.
I warmed it up for you.
It's cool. We got guys over here going neck deep. It's crazy. It's nice. Jump on in. It's great. I think it's like 65. Not bad at all.
No, he's lying. It's 64. Yeah.
Nah, probably 35.
After 2 minutes, you can't feel anything. It's all numb. Drink the tea. Drink the tea. It'll keep you warm. These guys are crazy. I'm totally fine going in my knees. I don't.
I forgot my-
they're all
forgot
going
my
like
tea.
body in. My landing gear's already up.
He almost cold got you.
Think about going waist deep, but I didn't bring a change of undies.
Mavericks don't think, just do.
Dude, don't think.
What were you thinking?
Okay. I think I've had enough. I'm getting out. My feet are numb. I can't feel a thing on my feet, man. It's like completely numb.
All the way to the neck.
You guys doing this every week or?
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah, try joining this.
I just went knee deep and like my feet are
Sunday.
numb.
Every
They hurt.
Sunday at
That
noon.
redness is pain.
I just don't do that.
Henry, you're an animal, dude. You're my inspiration. You're my wind beneath my wings.
What's that?
Carl's neck deep. There's one, dude.
Can you feel anything?
I'm gonna be curious to see how this goes, like on the hurt knees and everything else.
Yeah.
It's definitely. I'll try to come up. I'm numb right now, but yeah, you can see from the redness. Yeah, that hurts. It's like 1,000 needles, but it also feels kind of good. Like with all this swelling and everything going on, it's not too bad. Your turn. Come on, I'll grab the camera. All right, so I am with the Polar Bears founder. This is Jeff, and we just ran with Adam. Jeff, how long have you guys been around for?
Actually, it's our first year anniversary. Our first official plunge that we posted on Facebook was February 6th of 2022.
Why did you guys start this club? Just for S and giggles, or?
We started the club because we were both runners, and we found out that after we would soak in the river after our long runs, our recovery was great, and so we could run long again the next day. And so we started out just soaking our legs, but quickly found out how rejuvenating this was. So we decided to start posting events and exploring it together with our friends.
I think we also kind of both came through it through Wim Hof, and it was kind of an extension of Mike Goggins-isms, where it's like this guy can do incredible stuff, kind of like Goggins could do with whatever he does, but then Wim's hiking Mount Everest with his shirt off and submerging himself for 3 hours, and it kind of just stoked my curiosity. And I think that's our first conversation we had. It's like, hey, have you heard of this Wim Hof guy? And yeah, then
I remember like the first one I went on was with you after that 4x4x48, which is 4 miles every 4 hours for 48 hours straight. And like, yeah, dude, that was like invigorating. It felt good after we did it.
yeah,
right?
and after you run 50 miles, you're like, whatever, throw me in cold water.
Yeah. So if other people want to join in and do this, where can they find you guys, and when do you guys meet?
We meet Sunday. Typically, we meet Sundays at the upstream terminus of Wingfield Park at noon. But we do have other events, and we move it around a little. The best thing that you can do is to check out our Facebook page currently. We post all of our events on there.
And that's Reno Polar Bears?
Reno Polar Bears.
Okay.
And we will be having a website at some point. But today, today was our 40th official plunge, number 40. And again, we started this in February of. Officially, we started this in February of 2022.
And 40 is probably a pretty good number with how many folks we've had kind of come in a little bit. I found out that a group of polar bears is a sloop.
Oh,
so our
okay.
sloop is probably around 40 little polar bears as well. So.
Yeah, we've had we certainly have probably about 40 different people that have come out and joined us at any given time for in our first year. So the club is growing. Everybody's welcome. It's an all-inclusive club. We're mainly about coming down and just experiencing and exploring cold water plunging together with friends. And
yeah, there's no timing chip or goals or whatever. I mean, I guess there's no competition. I mean, some people get in for 5 minutes one day, 1 minute the next day, and whatever. It's just about you versus yourself, your experience in the cold water.
It is February. I'm freezing my butt off. We're at our bar. You guys want to go in and grab a beer?
Like we always do.
Let's grab a beer.
sounds great. Thank you. Adam and I started the club.
Why'd you guys start this club? Just for S and giggles, or? Every adventure begins with one step. Take yours today. Peace out. See y'all.